Charlotte, North Carolina, Damon Bradshaw's backyard. With time running out, Bradshaw needed a strong ride, and he needed it now. 2 years ago, Bradshaw won the inaugural event held in Charlotte. Needless to say, the crowd wanted a repeat. Let's pick up the action with heat race number 1 and the first of what might have been a record-setting crash fest. Jeff Matasevich was the victim of crash number 1. Now here's Bradshaw taking the checkered flag, but watch behind him. Kedrowski tries to outjump Cooper. That was number 2. Larry Ward in the second heat race, victim number 3. Same heat, just to prove there was some hard racing going on amidst the crashes. Watch Danny Stevenson slam the door on Michael Craig. A couple of laps later, it's Craig's turn to shut the door on Stevenson. Now, fortunately for Jeremy McGrath, while all that slamming and banging was going on and all of that crashing, McGrath was up front. No surprise there. He was out of the way of all of the bar bending going on. Now, here's the first semifinal. Victims number 4 and 5. Koji Okawara goes down. He collects Doug Dubach in the process. Second semifinal. Carl Valencourt loses it. He becomes victim number 6. Now watch number 41, Kurt McMillan. That makes 7. On to the last chance qualifier and crash victims 8 and 9. Now these guys are running first and second. If they stay upright, they both go to the main. We just knew that was going to happen. Now Carl Valencourt waited for Doug Dubach when the race was over and said in a polite tone of voice, "Excuse me, Mr. Dubach, why did you jump on me?" Dubach's reply was not recorded. Main event time in Charlotte coming up. Crashers 10, 11, and 12. Larry Ward triggered the first corner crash when he was hit from behind by Denny Stevenson. Cliff Palmer, number 20, was in the wrong place at the wrong time. At the front end of the pack, Matasevich was out front and Eric Kehoe was on the ground. He was number 13. Now that left Michael Craig with a clear shot at Matasevich for the lead. He took advantage of the setup and executed a perfect block pass. The running order at the end of the first lap was Craig, Matasevich, Jeff Emig number 6, Stanton, and in 5th place, Jeremy McGrath. McGrath wasted no time disposing of Stanton. He then went after Matasevich, who had dropped back to 3rd place. Now Matasevich was just a little bit tougher. He tried through the corner, then he tried through the whoops, and finally passed Matasevich on the next corner. Next on his hit list was rider number 6, Jeff Emig, who was in the number 2 position. The pass was made. McGrath was all alone in the runner-up slot. On lap number 7, McGrath was in position to pass Craig for the lead. Craig, though, became crash victim number 14, and McGrath was home free. Craig lost several positions, but would work up to 6th by the end of the race. The People's Choice, Damon Bradshaw, he was mired back in the pack and would finish 5th. Stanton passed Emig on the 7th lap, but Emig regained the runner-up position with 4 laps to go in the race. For McGrath, win number 6, a new rookie record.
It's a race I've been looking for a long time. I had to come back from behind, and I think that proved to a lot of guys that I can come from behind. I've won each race that I've won from the front, and now I won one from behind, so I think that was my next stepping stone.